Morning, even afternoon, we got a banger for y'all today, baby. We got a little bit of a different video for y'all here. This is from Rainbolt. If y'all haven't heard about him, he is a legend. Be sure to go subscribe to him and watch all of his videos, man. I got his link in the description here. Rainbolt tries to find a random fan of his location where he was based on one picture. This is insane. I hope y'all enjoy this as much as me, man. If you do want to see more reaction videos to Rainbolt like this, if you hit the like and the sub button, we'll pay attention to the feedback on this video specifically. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody love them. I'll catch you in the next one.
No matter what you post on social media,
man,
you can be found.
Absolute
Whether
legend.
it's a zoomed in photo of your table or just a photo of your lunch. Even the smallest details in the photo give the biggest hints. So today a follower sent me his DM saying, "I don't think you can find this restaurant I'm at. Challenge accepted." My goal is to see how fast I can find exactly where he was sitting. Alright, so this is a photo that he sent me. I have no context at all.
I want to say, so Rainbolt, just so you guys understand, I've seen some of his, I've seen his Geoguesser clips as well, but apparently now he's upgraded, beyond Geoguesser. Apparently the fan or whoever sent him this was can you find this restaurant off this photo? Which I'm going to say at the very beginning of this, if he pulls this off, he needs to work for the FBI
this is all
or
we
something.
get. It's one file right here. Let the timer start now. Immediately what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this photo in Photoshop. Because in Photoshop, I can sit here and mess with the light levels to see if there's anything in the background of the photo.
Yeah, I would have thought to do that too.
So what we want to do is we want to make the dark here. We want to make that lighter to see if there's anything in the background that could give us hints.
Right.
Because right now we have no context to go off of whatsoever.
That is true.
So I'm going to sit here and mess around with the light levels for a second to see if I can find anything.
I'm going to be honest, I thought he was going to look at this little garnish and be like, yeah, that's native to
You can see
somewhere.
the difference in the two.
You know.
But I think if I do this again, we can see right here, there is a menu. I think that's going to be our biggest clue. We also have this thing where the light is sitting in. So when we're looking for the table, that's going to be good. We also have this kind of patterned wood grain that's going this way at times and then switches like this. So this is all distinct things that we're going to be looking for. And the tables, when we go to look at reviews on websites, this definitely in the middle is going to be the biggest clue though, for sure. But what I'm going to do first is actually
the fact that he saw that menu in the corner is insane.
See if, since this is the DNG file, it's the raw file, I'm going to see if the uncropped photo is still saved. It is. Okay.
You can uncrop pictures?
And we get more menu. We do get more menu in the original photo. So this is actually
what?
Very helpful. Save that and let's go back to the menu here. Okay. Now I'm going to take a second to try and figure out if I can read any of these letters here on the menu.
Not for nothing, even still.
Okay, so this
I
is what I'm
can't tell
thinking.
anything.
I think this right here is an I. This is a capital M that's really bold. Like that.
It's him.
And this right here is an X. You can see it if I zoom in. You can see right here this different coloring.
No, I can't,
It
Rainbolt.
outlines exactly an X.
I can't see that.
And if I do this again so we can see the X.
Is he serious? Where
Maybe
is
it's
the
that. I
X?
don't think, maybe there's not a dot, but this is just a straight line. And you can see here it has that thick M font.
Cronus
So I think the last
Zim.
3 letters of the menu of this restaurant are XIM.
This is crazy, bro.
And I don't think this right here will be legible.
I
So I think
don't
this
see
is all we
the
have
X.
to work with is XIM.
I don't see either of them. I don't see
Okay,
any
so
of
we
those
can see
letters.
from his
Am I
tweets
kidding?
that his most likely place he's always in a lot, from what I've seen, is in Hong Kong. So we're going to go under the assumption that he was in Hong Kong during the time he took this photo. Which, when you're doing these, it's a pretty large assumption, but when you're kind of grasping for straws and don't really have much to go off of, you have to follow the most obvious assumption until it's not. So this is what we have to work with right now, is XIM in Hong Kong. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to search for restaurants in Hong Kong and then scroll really far. And this will be the first thing I do, just to see if I can find it within 5 seconds. That would be very nice. Because I'm just going to scroll, load all of these. So I reach the end and then Control F, XIM. No results. But the further you zoom in to Google, the more you get. But I'm just going to start searching a lot of Hong Kong until I can
I'm
find
learning so
something
much
that
right now.
maybe looks fitting.
He's literally just looking around Hong Kong.
Alright, so I found this restaurant called Maxim's Palace, but it's definitely not the right restaurant. But it does end in XIM, which is encouraging, but you can see it. I mean, yeah, this is never it, so, but it's encouraging.
This is insane. I still don't see the letters. Like, he was like, yeah, there's an XIM
All right,
here.
this is another Maxim's MX, but again, I mean, this is obviously not where he was eating, though it does look good. Okay, I'm gonna switch to openrice, which I think has the most extensive catalog, like food or restaurants in Hong Kong. So maybe this will give me more abilities, because I don't think that like me control effing Google is effective enough, because it doesn't always show every restaurant in that area. I'm gonna try my luck here. If I use search XIM, these are all gonna start with X. Okay, there's 68 that have something XIM. My results, this and this, so only 3 with the XIM or suffix. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna put it in central. For Hong Kong, I feel like that's, on Hong Kong Island, I feel like that's the most likely, right? Oh, you can only go 250 here though, so that's not gonna be good either, unless it's just here. Maybe we're gonna get lucky here. This is not easy by any means. There's nothing XIM here. Well, if it's not XIM, so it could be like XIN, but this point right here, and there's 2 points like that, so it's definitely an M. And then there's like 3 more letters right here, it looks like. There's a space right here.
You guys see the XIM? Bro, I don't see it at all.
Meaning this could be an I, something IXIM maybe. If you take your photo with your phone at a restaurant, I'm gonna test it. It doesn't reverse the camera, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, so next is I'm just gonna run the script that only shows me restaurants in Hong Kong with XIM. I didn't want to start with this because I didn't think that would be that much data.
You're a legend, man.
But let's
Holy
see.
shit.
Hopefully this should give us the answer. Okay, so we have 2 options here. Maxim's Palace. We already saw that one. It's not Maxim's Palace. And I think this one was where the other Maxim's Palace was. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's not XIM. What if it's mix and it is reverted? That could definitely be the case. The thing about it is that the letter M reverted looks the same. That looks the same. So, and that's the same, like flipped. So it's like none of these are really that helpful. But all right, let's assume it's mix and let's do this again. But there's like 3 letters after in the mixing room. And this is the same wood pointed out where it's like different patterned. Okay, I think it's a mixing room, Hong Kong. Do they have the address to this in their bio? They do. It doesn't even show up on the map, bro.
Did he just find a restaurant that doesn't exist on Google? I was gonna say, imagine.
Oh, look at that. And there you go. Okay, wait, let's confirm actually. And that's a little divot of it with a candle, but it's a different candle actually. Let's see if we can find the same candle. That's not the same menu though. Or is it? Is this the... I didn't see this below it. That's the same candle right there. That's definitely the table. He was maybe facing the other side. Oh, yep, he's just to the left of this, right here on like this seat right here. You can see this, these lines right here, I think is like this. Like these are the same as like
Not only did he find the restaurant, he goes, this is the table you were sitting at, bro.
Like these right here, I think are the same as this drink dispensers right there. That would make sense to me because they're slightly discolored. All right. He was sitting in this seat right here, or like 1 seat to the left of that, in the mixing room in Hong Kong. Moral of the story is never forget that photos can be flipped. That's the rookiest move ever, and I probably could have done that in like 20 minutes or less if I assumed that if it was flipped, but I just assumed that if it was taken with the back camera, it wouldn't have been flipped.
Sidebar, the restaurant looks
lit. You know what they say about assumptions, right? All right, if you guys enjoyed this, I love doing things like this, kind of real time. Some are a lot easier than others. This one was like actually pretty difficult, I think. I got pretty frustrated, like 30 minutes in, I'm like, wait, am I gonna be sitting here all day? But some of these take a lot longer, some of them don't. I'm happy I found it. And if you guys have any other suggestions or want more things like this, don't forget to subscribe, or don't. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Dude. Like, he just took a picture of, like if you go back, I mean, just go back to, like, the original this, right? This was it. And he found exactly where he was sitting. Bro. Rainbow's like, dude, that's like, he's like a detective or something, bro. That's crazy.